Welcome to another episode of Blitz Bros with your hosts, Ryan Carr and Jordan Norman. Let's go, Blitz Nation.
Yo, what up, Blitz Nation, guys? We have another great week of football. Welcome, Blitz Nation, to the Blitz Bros podcast. I'm Ryan. We got Jordan. Jordan, what's up, my guy?
Dude, not much, man. Other than baseball playoffs.
Yeah. Got literally watching the Red Sox right now. Well, kind of. But yeah, we got my Red Sox in, got my Mariners in, my Seattle Mariners, dude. Wrong side. My Seattle Mariners, dude. It's like it's like backwards. Got my Mariners, bro.
Dude, I'm actually really excited for it. I know this isn't a baseball podcast, but I think it should be a pretty fire postseason. So
yeah, I've got my little Red Sox guy right here. The reason why I'm wearing Red Sox and not my Seattle Mariners is because the Seattle Mariners, they're on a bye this week. They play next week. So repping all Red Sox today, hoping for some good wins this week.
Dude, if it was a Red Sox Mariners matchup, who would you root for?
That would be so hard, but I'd have to go with my Mariners because they've never won a World Series ever.
And that's home too. You grew up there.
I'm from Seattle, diehard Mariners fan. I've been a Red Sox fan like my whole life too. It's like I love them both. If they're playing each other, that's hard.
Just
but
happy, sad either way.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro, some good baseball this week. Playoffs. It's October, dude. It's October. Happy October, and best month of the year. We got baseball, football, hockey is starting.
Hockey started, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Basketball starts mid-October. Freaking golf. I don't watch golf, but I
sure
think there's golf going on. Yeah, dude, I love October.
Some tennis, yeah.
It's
a great month, dude. I have to tell you about my week. I did something pretty crazy.
Oh boy, was it crazier than last week?
I don't know. It depends on the person. So it's to do with my work. So right now I'm on a rotation called Fluoro, where we do a bunch of different types of X-ray imaging, and we like scan people using this Fluoro machine. Anyways, one of the scans I have to ask you, it's called a deficogram. I want you to tell me what you think that is.
Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna piece it together. Fecal matter. Like, isn't that poop? Something to do with poop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So feco is, I'm guessing, has something to do with poop. So I'm just gonna say feco is poop. Defeco is like we're maybe getting rid of poop. What was it? Defeco what?
Deficogram.
Deficogram. So we're looking at poop. That's my guess.
Dude, you know how have you ever gotten the right answer, but you went the complete wrong way to get there?
Oh man. So we're looking at if there is not poop.
Yeah. So it's you heard of the term defecation?
Yeah, to poop yourself.
The act of pooping, basically.
Defecate is pooping yourself, right?
Or just pooping in general.
Oh, I thought it was like the verb of I defecated myself. I pooped myself.
Well, in that tense, yeah. But if you go and defecate on the toilet, you're pooping.
Pooping yourself on the toilet.
Probably spending more time on this than we meant to. But essentially, my job right now is I have to stick a tube up people's rectums. For some contrast.
Oh man, you like that.
Oh man, yeah. And then I have to use a camera, like an X-ray camera, to watch them have a bowel movement and see if there's prolapse.
Whoa, wait. So you're sticking a tube up there to have them poop on the tube, on the camera? You're sticking a camera up there to
No. So I'm sticking a tube with contrast, and then I have a camera. It's like an X-ray. So the camera's off to the side. And it's seeing through the toilet, seeing through their skin and everything. It's just watching the act of them pooping. I'm just making sure there's no organs sticking out of there.
So let me paint this picture. You're watching a full-grown adult poop on the toilet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome to healthcare.
Welcome to your job.
And here's the thing. Disclaimer, I'm not going to diss the test. It's a great test to help diagnose specific things. but it's not the most fun test to be a part of. So I thought you would enjoy that picture that I had to paint.
Yes, I'm sure we all did.
Yeah, I mean, come on over. I'll give you a little examination. We can show you how it's done.
Yeah, I love to see how my bowels and my defecations are performing.
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
no,
for
dude.
sure.
Sounds like you had a pretty crappy week.
No, yeah, it's been a great week. Life goals have been achieved, so.
Nice. Bro, well, into some football. Dude, we got a great week. We had a pretty crazy week last week. Just so many more injuries that we need to get into, and some blitz picks, and we got to talk about our survivor picks from last week and our upcoming ones for this week. We've got some things to talk about.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm excited to get into it. Should be good.
Yeah. All right. Let's hit up our blitz picks.
It's time for your weekly picks on the Blitz Bros.
What up, guys? Welcome to the Blitz Picks on the Blitz Bros. This is where we predict our picks for Week 5. Welcome to Week 5 in the NFL. And we are picking who we predict to win each matchup this week. To cover last week, I got 10 picks right. Jordan, you got 10 picks right. And Blitz Nation, you got 12 picks right.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
So, congrats, Blitz Nation. You beat us on the Blitz picks last week. You guys are up 47 total picks right. Jordan has 45, and I've got 42. I wish I had like a fart or a... Oh, here we go.
No! No! No!
That's literally how I feel right now.
Yeah, dude. I know. Blitz has been killing it. I feel like we started off the season kind of dissing them on their picks. And now I ask for full forgiveness. I have been wrong. They have been right.
I don't want to tear down Blitz Nation because, yes, you guys are doing great, but I feel like your picks were a little soft last week. I think Jordan and we went a little bit out on the edge to see if we can call an upset. But
did it work out for us, Ryan?
no.
Did it work out for us, Ryan?
No.
Yeah. So should
No.
we do that?
No. The only lone survivor pick that Blitz Nation had last week was they picked the Steelers to beat the Vikings, and they did. And you and I picked Vikings. That was Germany. It was a Germany game, right?
Yeah, it was early Sunday morning, right?
So, yeah.
I was very confident Vikings was winning that game too. So
Same.
surprise.
I'm still confident, even though they lost. I'm still confident that they should have won that game.
Fair. Yeah. No, there's been a lot of good football though. It's at least been interesting. Even the games where it's like not the most competitive contenders to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
We get some pretty fun matchups still. So it's been really fun year of football so far. Speaking of which, can we just mention the Cowboys game real quick?
Go for it.
I know.
That was actually a crazy game.
I know. I thought it was going to be a clear Green Bay win, even though they were coming into Jerry's world. But I don't know, man. I didn't expect a tie. I didn't expect the Cowboys to play that well, especially like starting off first quarter. Packers went down, marched down the field, first possession, and scored. I was like, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Especially considering the fact that this was my blitz pick. This was my survivor pick, excuse me.
Yeah.
And ended up end score 40-40.
Dude.
We're trying to figure out what to do there with my survivor pick.
I've never rooted for the Cowboys so much than in that game. For you to lose 2 weeks in a row, your survivor pick, and not only lose, but have the Cowboys make it so that you lost.
I know. That would have been a punch to the nuts for sure. Yeah. Well, I was in a weird position because I was kind of rooting for the Cowboys, but also kind of rooting for them to lose. It was a weird week for both of us.
It was in overtime. Yeah, it was just a crazy game.
It was a really good game, but I think we can talk about the fact that I think we agree on this. NFL needs to get rid of ties. Am I wrong?
1,000%. Yeah. The Packers tying to the Cowboys. That was your survivor pick. So what do? They tied.
Yeah. I think the only thing that makes sense, because you could always make the case like, oh, you didn't get your pick right, but I also didn't get it wrong because they didn't win, they didn't lose.
Yeah.
So I think the only way to make it fair is I don't take the hit,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't get to pick the Packers again. That's still my loss, which honestly, I would have loved to pick the Packers again. I think they're going to win many games this season. But
Yeah. No, I comment below if you disagree with that. But yeah, I don't think it's fair to give Jordan a loss because, again, you didn't lose, but you didn't win. So yeah, I think it's fair to not dock you down on that, but yeah, to take away your Packers from being able to pick them again. So
appreciate it.
yeah.
Maybe in the
But-
future we can call ties or something, but
Yeah.
who would do that?
But unfortunately, I lost my survivor pick again. We're gonna have to go with this.
No! Oh,
So
dude,
mad.
you did. I just realized this.
You didn't realize that?
Oh,
I
no.
lost the freaking Chargers.
Their first loss of the season, too.
Their first loss of the season
Oh,
to
man.
Jackson Dart and the freaking Giants.
That's crazy.
I am. Yeah.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Will we get him
Dude,
next
no
time?
one saw that coming.
Yeah.
That was one of the few picks. All three of us, you, me, and Blitz, all chose Chargers to win.
Especially with Jackson Dart starting, bro.
Dude, he came out on fire. I'm not gonna lie. He played really well.
Yeah.
He got hurt a little bit. I guess confusing hammy/concussion, but
Yeah.
still, man.
He got
that
hurt.
sucks.
Malik Neighbors is out for, I think, the rest of the season,
He'll be
right?
the season. ACL. He'll be out
Yeah.
for the season. Yeah.
Bro, so I'm just surprised the Giants won that. I'm so mad the Chargers lost. So I lost my survivor pick. You lost your survivor pick
Last week.
last week. So we were both tied 1-1. Again, Blitz Nation, we're going to total of 3 losses. First one of us to get 3 losses with the survivor picks, there's going to be a fat penalty. So,
Yeah.
which
We'll-
can you
we'll
remind
figure
us
that
real
out.
quick what the penalty options are?
One was an ice bath. I think we have an undesignated time. I think I first said 10 minutes, but I don't know if we're gonna do 10 minutes.
It's got to be
But,
10. It's got to be 10.
We can do 10. That's gonna be rough. A rough 10 minutes.
Good.
The second was to have
Have
your
our-
kids, like,
yeah.
you sit in a chair and then have your kids put like a bunch of candy, like whipped cream,
Honey.
whatever, chocolate
Yeah.
chips, just all over you.
Yep.
And then the third would be either your kids or your wife to do your makeup.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like eyeshadow,
full on. Yeah.
lipstick, whatever these other things are that we don't know what they're called.
I
you know,
think
all the things.
we need to add to that and say you got to go out in public looking like that. You
Or
have
go to
to.
work for a day.
No. Go to church.
Oh no. No, dude, because I'm in nursery.
Oh my god.
They'll be questioning everything.
I teach the youth, so that would not be good. Yeah, you gotta you gotta go get groceries or go pick up dinner. You gotta do something in public and your wife has to film it. So
Okay. Well, we'll see when we get there.
so just don't suck at your survivor picks.
Yeah.
We're both down 1. We got
Just
2
up
more.
the ante. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, bro, let's get into our first pick of tonight, Thursday night football. Who we got, bro?
Dude, do the thing. Oh, so we were talking about this a little bit before the show. So this first game, Thursday night, 49ers at Rams. 2 California teams, 2 teams that both of us kind of don't like, but I'm choosing the Rams as my survivor pick. And like we were mentioning, I think this week there's a lot of games that we're pretty confident one team's going to win. But when we go down to it, look at the matchups, and we're like, okay, which team is going to, which team is going to be our survivor pick? It seems like there's a lot of these games that even though they seem one-sided, you could see the other team winning, and it gets really tricky. So I'm just going to pick the Rams here. 49ers battling a bunch of injuries. I do think Brock Purdy will play this Sunday.
Yeah, because I didn't even see this, but I tuned into the game last week and he was playing.
Yeah. So he was listed questionable, and then he ended up
Right.
playing.
Yeah.
And so I think he'll still be playing. I don't like, obviously you could get injured again, right? So I
Yeah.
think he'll be good to play this upcoming Sunday, all things considered.
Mhm. Both
but
these
it's still a
teams are
home game for the
3-1.
Rams.
Yep.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a hard week with matchups.
I don't know about
But-
you. I don't know how the 49ers are 3-1. They do not feel like a 3-1 team.
Yeah, I agree. I
don't
think
know
they're
about you.
always dangerous. They're always one of those teams that can beat anybody.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to stay that lopsided as the season goes through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you got Rams, right? Yeah, that's your survivor
Yeah.
pick. I've
Yeah.
got Rams. Blitz Nation went Rams. That's full house Rams. Let's go to our next pick. Where's my sound effect? All right, bro. This is the first game of Sunday morning. It is going on in London, right? Pretty sure.
I believe so.
This is a London game. I forgot to announce the Germany game last week, but this is a Sunday morning game. If you're in the West Coast part of the world, that will be a 6:30 a.m. game. So the question
man.
is, would you wake up for the Vikings versus the Browns at 6:30 a.m.?
I mean, I like football, but no.
I love football, but same. Vikings.
Wait.
If JJ
Wait,
was
is that 6:30 your time?
no, so it's 9:30 Eastern time. So
okay.
West Coast, Seattle, California, Oregon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So 7:30 my time, which
Yes.
weekend I'm not going to be waking up at 7:30.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be at church at this time, so I'll be
Oh.
getting me some Jesus.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
but yeah, Vikings versus Browns. Browns, they're 1-3, nothing special. The only thing is, if JJ McCarthy was playing, I'd probably heavierly pick. I'd feel more comfortable picking the Vikings. But now with Carson Wentz, I think he's a great quarterback. He's getting older, but yeah, I don't know. I still win Vikings, but
Yeah, this is one of those games where I'm like, it's not going to be the most exciting game compared to the other matchups this week.
yeah.
But the Browns are starting Dylan Gabriel this week, so they're not doing Joe Flacco.
Where I have not seen this news anywhere.
I had looked it up. I think.
What's
they
your
had announced-
source,
Looks like CBS Sports.
bro? What the heck?
I don't know
follow
if that's
Adam
gonna make it
Schefter on
better or worse
Twitter,
for
and he
you.
has not tweeted this. I swear. Anyways,
Yeah, dude, he's tweeting about potential sacks, but not real sacks. I don't know. He does weird things. But yeah, dude, they're starting
Dylan
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yeah, I guess they
Wow.
weren't as happy with Joe Flacco recently, and obviously he's not the future. He's getting kind of old. But
I think it's about time they switch up. Joe Flacco has done really nothing for the Browns.
I like Joe Flacco.
I love Joe
as a-
Flacco.
as a
Same.
guy. Yeah, I know it's sad, but
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm also going Vikings here, but I think it could be fun to watch, just see how things pan out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, especially for Dylan Gabriel's debut. That'll be crazy. Are you on the Shador Sanders bus or the Dylan Gabriel bus?
I don't know if I'm on either bus. I would like to see them both play. I would love to see Shador Sanders actually play in a
Same.
game, see how he does. Like, give him a start next week, see how it goes.
I think no hate on Dylan Gabriel, but I think a lot more
Yeah.
people would like to see Shador play, whether that's to say, oh, I told you he would suck, or just to be like, oh, I told you he's good. Like, I feel like you either
he's
love
just
or
the
hate
bigger
him.
name. He's the
Yeah.
bigger name of the two.
Yeah.
So
He's going
I
to get
think
more
more
clicks.
I think more people expect him to be better just because they know who he is. you
Right.
know? But Dylan Gabriel could be the better quarterback when it comes, all said and done. So
Correct me
We'll
if
just
I'm
have to
wrong,
see.
but Dylan Gabriel, I think he's pretty short as a quarterback. I don't think
is
I
he?
have his height or anything right here real quick, but pretty sure he's
he's
pretty
5'11".
short. Yeah.
That's
So not terribly short. Kyler Murray is what, like 5'9", 5'8",
Is he 5'9"?
5'10"? I don't remember.
There's been some good short He's 5'10". There's been some good short quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
You always hear about Drew Brees. He wasn't super tall.
Bryce Young, he's pretty short.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah. But anyways, he's an Oregon quarterback. I'm an Oregon hater, so
Yeah.
yeah.
We're both going Vikings.
Yeah. Anyways, Blitz Nation is Browns. Blitz Nation win
All right.
Browns. So Lone Wolf for Blitz Nation already Sunday morning. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right, next pick. We got the Texans versus Ravens. The only thing I'll say about this is Ravens, Lamar Jackson is already ruled out.
Yeah, hamstring, right?
For the next, hamstring. I think he's potentially out for the next 2 to 3 weeks, which makes me so sad because I've got him in like all my fantasy football leagues.
No! No!
So mad.
No!
I've got him in like all my fantasy football leagues, so
Yeah, that's rough, dude.
that's fun.
Yeah, dude. I mean, between the Texans and the Ravens, do you think they need him for this win?
Well, against the Texans, so Texans are 1-3, but the Ravens are also 1-3, which is crazy.
Well, who's the true 1-3 here? Who should
Yeah.
be 1-3?
Yeah.
You know, like it's
Texans
not
have
equal
had a
1-3.
hard schedule. Or sorry, the Ravens have had a hard schedule playing so far. But yeah, with Lamar Jackson out, it's Cooper Rush. I'm pretty sure that's slated to play, which he did good for you guys on the Cowboys, but I just
he's longtime backup quarterback for the Cowboys. He's one of those guys where you're kind of like cringing every time he plays, but then he ends up doing a lot better than you expect. You know, what I mean?
hope he doesn't play, but when he does, he
My
didn't do
worry
too
is
well
that
last week.
He's a very different quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that's the
So
thing. Why?
I think it's hard for him to just mesh and jump into those shoes. You know what I mean?
So does that make you nervous picking the Ravens this week against the Texans?
Not because it's the Texans.
Okay.
I think I'm still picking Ravens because of the Texans. Now, if this was somewhere that's a little bit more, even middle of the pack, it would make me pause a little bit more. But
That's
I'm
fair.
still gonna go Ravens here.
I almost picked Ravens as my survivor pick this week just because I wanted to go a little more safe this week. But
I know.
you just don't know right now. It's Cooper Rush. Ravens have not been doing super hot. So, you just don't know. But,
Tricky.
We got a full house Ravens.
Nice.
All right, bro, who we got?
Next up, we've got Giants at Saints, and this is one of those games where I was about to say ain't nobody care, and I think we can comfortably say that. The big things that happen, we've got Jackson Dart started last week, actually played really well, surprisingly. They won that game. We talked about it. They beat the Chargers.
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors, terrible injury, ACL tear. He's gonna be out for the season. Their best receiver in years, Jackson Dart, I think he was he's questionable for, I think it's a hammy/concussion protocol.
Really?
So it's kind of a combination. I think he was eventually pulled for concussion protocol. So I don't actually know. I think he's still questionable. So we don't know if he's actually going to start or not. But even so, Russell Wilson as the backup, I think he's one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league right now.
He is now. Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah. And because they're playing the Saints, I'm pretty comfortable choosing the Giants to still
Saints
win.
Saints are 0-4. Do they even want to win games at this point?
I know that they want their first pick for their franchise quarterback. I know
they have
they're
two scrappy quarterbacks. I don't think they want to win anymore at all. So, honestly, I'd love to see the Giants play Jameis Winston. So,
oh yeah,
please give me
dude.
some Jameis, especially against this game.
Just give us some more memes. That's all we want from Jameis.
Yes, I love me some Jameis memes.
I
so,
know.
Yeah, bro, we got a full house Giants.
Nice.
All right, next pick. Next pick, we got, this one was a little tough. We got Broncos versus Eagles. This was the first tough pick of the week so far. Dude. Eagles, I saw a stat too. I actually wanted to read it. This actually kind of, it makes sense, but I'm just like, how is this possible? According to Adam Schefter on Twitter, it says, through 4 games this season, the Eagles have been outgained by 327 yards, the 4th worst margin in NFL. Yet the Eagles are one of only 2 undefeated teams.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So dumb that down for me. What does that mean to you?
I don't even know how to describe what that is. Maybe you tell me. You thought about it.
The Eagles have been outgained by 327 yards. So I'm assuming like in total through the last 4 weeks, these teams that they've played have gained an extra
just more offensive
327
yards.
yards, which is the fourth worst, but they're still undefeated.
Yeah.
So that's
Maybe
crazy.
that's when it comes down to like the gut check time, or like you need to make a play. They have that clutch factor.
Yeah.
Maybe something that you could take away from that.
Yeah.
So
But
who are you going with then?
I picked Eagles against the Broncos. Broncos, their defense has been kind of mid this year. Last year they were phenomenal. Bo Nix has also been pretty mid. Might be the sophomore slump. I predicted the Broncos to be really good this year, so
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos won this game, but still, I'm just going with the undefeated team here.
I was watching the Monday night game and I was like, "Oh, Broncos look great," and then you got to remember they're playing the Bengals.
Yeah,
So,
they did look
it's
good,
not-
but yeah,
not a true comparison. But I'm also going Eagles just because they're tried and true at this point. Even with all the stats aside, Eagles. It's a home game for Philly too, which is a hard game.
that's another thing.
Yeah, so I'm going Eagles. I think
I'd love to see the Broncos beat the Eagles and to make them
Oh, yeah.
not be undefeated anymore. But yeah,
I agree. I think if this was in Denver, I might have chosen the Broncos though.
That's fair.
Maybe,
That's fair.
but I think all things point towards the Eagles. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, so we got a full house. Blitz Nation also win Eagles. So we got a full house Eagles.
nice.
Go next pick. Next pick, we got your Cowboys versus the Jets. How are you feeling about the Cowboys on this game?
Dude, I mean, they're so hit and miss. They look great and then they look terrible. You just never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So that being said, they're playing the Jets. Jets have Justin Fields back. He was back last week, and
Yeah.
they still lost with him.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to spend too much time on this matchup. I went Cowboys just because I feel like they have a little bit more potential to win this game. But now that they're playing home on the Jets on that terrible field, I wonder who's going to get hurt next, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Another tweet, OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. tweeted pretty much saying, all due respect to the NFL, but pretty much take away all effing turf fields. Like pretty much swap it with the real grass. Like get rid of these turf fields. They're
Yeah, for
terrible.
whatever reason, MetLife Stadium was one of the worst. I don't.
Yeah,
They're-
and I
they're-
think
because
that's
they-
what it was. OBJ tweeted that because Tyreek Hill tore his MCL or his ACL.
He tore his ACL and other ligaments. I kept trying to look up exactly what ligaments he tore, but everything kept saying ACL and other ligaments.
Yeah.
So he tore a ton of things essentially.
And people are saying because of the crappy turf field in New York. So
Yeah. Well, there've been a lot of injuries on the field. I
Wait.
believe that's where Aaron Rodgers got hurt when he
Hold
tore
up.
his Achilles.
I think you're right, but I think last week was in Miami, and Miami has a grass field, right? Pretty
Oh,
sure
it was in
Miami's
Miami.
field is grass. Anyways,
I kept seeing that too. They kept talking about MetLife like another.
yeah,
good
so
point.
maybe OBJ was tweeting about someone else, but anyways, I'm pretty sure Dolphins is grass if I remember right. But
I'll look it up real quick.
anyways, I went Cowboys. Blitz Nation also went Cowboys. Yeah, I think it'd be maybe a close game, but I think Cowboys come out with a dub.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
who do we got?
Next up, we got Raiders at Colts, and I'm not gonna lie, Raiders are one of those teams I forget exist right now. Like, it's like,
Sadly.
are they good? Are they bad? I know. I think they have the potential to be great in the next 2 to 3 years. I think they're going to be, below average to maybe mid this year if they play their hearts out.
You know what the Raiders kind of remind me of? What team? What team would you say they remind you of?
Probably the Raiders.
That's a good pick. I
Like
would also-
what? Like another sport or
No, in the NFL, what other team do the Raiders kind of remind you of? I doubt you'll guess it, but
I don't know. Like you forget they exist.
no,
I mean,
it's
I
like
said that about the Colts.
so. I'll lay it out for you. They have a decent quarterback, phenomenal wide receiver, or I guess I'd say Brock Bowers, and a phenomenal running back, but they're still kind of a mid to lower level team. I would say Cardinals.
Oh,
Would you?
I
feel like the Cardinals, they have, what my point is, they have really good weapons, but they're still kind of a mid team.
Yeah. I think Cardinals, you can potentially question coaching staff, whereas Raiders, they have a pretty good coaching staff, tried and true coaching staff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see where you're coming from.
My point is, I don't know why the Raiders are 1-3. I feel like they should be more than that, but
yeah, I don't know. I'm less surprised because I think they're in the process of rebuilding. I don't think Geno's going to be the answer, and maybe they're going to be in the run for drafting a new quarterback at the next year's draft, where it's supposed to be pretty quarterback heavy.
Really, I've heard the opposite.
Have you really? They're going to stick with Geno, or are they going to try to get someone else?
No, what I'm saying is I've heard this year in college that it's not a quarterback heavy draft, but maybe I'm wrong.
They've been saying that they've been saying this should be pretty heavy for the past year, but I was looking at some other things, and a lot of quarterbacks that were supposed to be really good ended up haven't been playing well, but there's been other quarterbacks who have emerged who have been playing really well. So I still think there's going to be some pretty popular players, but I mean, it's still pretty early in the season. We'll see how
it is early.
It rolls out.
I've recently read that there's a lot of question of like, oh, who's going to be the Heisman Trophy winner? Who's going to be the number one quarterback picked in the draft? And I know it's still pretty early in the season, but usually if it's a really good heavy draft class, like you got a good idea of like who it's going to be. But right now everyone's like, oh, I don't know. It's pretty much anyone's game at this point. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Time will tell.
Yeah, but
I feel like there's teams banking on that at least. So
yes,
hopefully it works out for them.
I picked Colts. Blitz Nation went Colts.
Yeah, Colts, same.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, we got a full house Colts. Next pick, both 1-3 record teams. We got the Dolphins versus the Panthers. Yeah.
Ain't nobody care.
Yeah, Tyreek is out. Can the Dolphins still get the win?
Will Tyreek ever play football again?
That's what I was wondering too. Like with a serious injury like that and surgery.
Yeah, because this isn't just a torn ACL. This is he had dislocated his knee, meaning the joint where it's supposed to be joined together was completely separated.
That's crazy.
So tons of at least 2, probably more ligaments were torn in his knee. He already had surgery on it, but he's over 30. I mean, I don't know if you come back and play the same level of the game that you were at before the injury. So
maybe he needs a DFICO exam.
Yeah, dude. Send him on over, dude.
Dude, I know a guy.
Yeah, dude.
Was this pick hard for you though? I went Dolphins.
I mean, I also went Dolphins. Panthers played pretty terrible last week, and Dolphins still won even after injuries. So
yeah,
this as well.
Yeah. So we got a full house Dolphins. See how that game plays out. This matchup, it's the first Sunday afternoon game. It's the first one that we're talking about. There's a cluster of afternoon games, but we got the Bucs versus the Seahawks. This one, I'm actually really excited for it, and this was hard to pick because both teams are 3-1. Both teams are doing really well. I actually really like both teams. I love the Bucs. I lived in not too far from Tampa in Florida, so I grew an appreciation for the Bucs. I'm a huge Seahawks fan, so I'm trying not to pick with my heart, but it's like, do I actually think the Seahawks can win this game? According to ESPN has the Seahawks winning at a 53% chance over the Bucs. So still pretty 50-50, but just a little, maybe because they're home. It's a home game in Seattle, which historically, at least last year, the Seahawks were terrible at home. So,
oh yeah.
So is that still carrying over this season? I actually don't know. Let me see. So our last home game, we beat the Saints, and our first home game against the 49ers, we lost. So, yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I think, looking at all the matchups, I might say this is going to be game of the week because I think this was one of the hardest matchups to pick.
Yeah.
There might be one other matchup later on that could be a contender for game of the week, but
Yeah.
this was by far one of the hardest to pick.
Yeah.
I ended up going Seahawks, which I wanted to go Bucs, but oh man, it was so hard. And I kept looking at different things. Seahawks, I mean, you guys don't have a ton of injuries right now, right?
Dude, thank heavens no.
It's like, yeah, you guys are doing okay.
Usually Kenneth
injury-wise.
Walker's the first one to go, our running back, and he's been phenomenal so far. So
I know he's not my fantasy.
Yeah.
Actually.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
But I know the Bucs running game, Bucky Irving is also on fire. Mike Evans he was out last week or came out injured. Actually, no, he was out the whole game. So I think he's questionable going into this game. So we'll see. But I think it'll be a pretty heavy scoring game. I think JSN is gonna get unlocked. I think he's gonna go crazy. Yeah, I went Seahawks. This was a hard pick though. I could see it. This is a game I could see going anyway. So either way. So
this is the afternoon game that you want to watch.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one.
Both quarterbacks, Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield, on paper are actually doing pretty similarly right now. Baker in total passing yards, Baker has 904 yards, Sam Darnold 905.
Wow.
Baker 8 touchdowns, Sam Darnold 5 touchdowns. Baker 2 interceptions, Baker 1 interception, Sam Darnold 2. So,
and same draft class, and neither are with their drafting team.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
And for the running game, Bucky Irving 237 total rushing yards, Kenneth Walker 244. So pretty equal. The only big difference is JSN 402 receiving yards and Emeka Egbuka 208. So,
dude, he has been tearing it up too.
But he's a beast as a rookie. He's a beast. So
yeah.
Both Ohio State wide receivers, if I remember right.
Was he? Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was. I know JSN was. But anyways.
Okay.
Anyways, I went Seahawks. You went Seahawks. Blitz Nation though went Bucs.
Oh, and they've been beating us. So
either this can get us one more point ahead of them, closer to them, or they're just gonna pull away with the win. So yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
This will be a good game. Make sure to watch it.
Yeah.
All right, Blitz Nation. Next pick, we got Titans versus Cardinals. I'll just say it straight up. I went Cardinals.
Dude, yeah. We don't need to spend a lot of time.
No.
It's going to be Cardinals winning this game.
Titans are 0-4. Do they want to win? Or are they trying to...
Or not, what's his face? I almost said Malik Neighbors. Their quarterback, what's his name?
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Did you see his post-game interview?
No.
Oh, man.
What was it?
He used some language. He said, he's like, I'm going to keep a buck right now. We're straight up butt. We're straight up booty. And a lot of people were criticizing him. Like, that's not a great leader. Great thing to say as a leader of a team. So
he's like,
hopefully he didn't tear up his locker room after that. I mean, honestly, he's being brutally honest. They are not playing very well.
He's being honest. He's what, like 21 years old, 22? That's just how they talk.
Yeah.
He's young. He's a rookie. But they are being straight. They're playing straight booty. I think the Cardinals are going to tear them apart. But yeah, I went Cards. Blitz Nation also went Cards. We got full house Cards.
Same, yeah.
All right, Jordan, who we got?
So this was the next matchup. Commanders at Chargers. This is the other contender, in my opinion, for game of the week. I think this was another very challenging pick. Jayden Daniels is reportedly going to be playing this game.
Yeah, I saw that.
He'll be back in. Yeah. And Chargers, they're coming off their first loss of the season, as
Terrible
you so
loss.
eloquently told us. Yeah, from your Survivor pick.
Stupid.
Yeah. And then Commanders are also coming off of a loss to the freaking Falcons.
Oh yeah.
So
both
teams, yeah.
Jayden Daniels hasn't played the last couple weeks, so I would blame that. And Terry McLaurin, he's been out for a couple weeks, and he will
Yeah.
also not be in for this game. I think he's slated to come back next week. So Terry McLaurin will not be playing this Sunday.
Yeah. Even though he's finally back, he's healthy. I still get nervous whenever players come back from an injury. You know, I
Talking
still
about Jayden
think, you know,
Daniels.
yeah, I still like, what if there's a chance that he's not fully
Yeah.
100%, or maybe he like thinks he is, everybody clears him, then he goes out and plays, and he's like, oh crap, this still hurts, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I think, I don't know, I think the Chargers are really feeling it this year. I think they're one of the best teams in the league. I'm not gonna lie. Top 5, top 8, we'll go with there.
Do you think they
make the
finish
playoffs.
first in the division?
That's a hard division, but as it looks right now, I could see them doing it
Yeah.
for sure.
It's funny because I had Broncos winning the division, but
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I should have picked Chargers.
Yeah. So I could see it being Chargers. It's their division to lose, really.
At this point right now, yeah. They're playing
So
hot.
I chose Chargers over this matchup, but I think it could be a really good game still.
I'm excited about this game. I went Chargers, even with Jayden Daniels being back. If Terry McLaurin was back, that might have swayed me because that's one of his favorite wide receivers. But right now, I think the Chargers they're healthy besides some of their defense. Chargers have so many more healthy weapons. All their wide receivers are still healthy. So they lost Najee Harris, but I think Omarion Hampton, their backup rookie, is phenomenal and should be starter. So yeah, I went Chargers, and so did Blitz Nation. We got a full house Chargers.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Lions and the Bengals. Was this hard?
Do we need to say much, bro?
Bro, I will say, if this was a healthy world and everyone was healthy, if Joe Burrow was healthy, this would actually be a legitimate game. Like, this would be the game of the week.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still don't think so?
Well, I just think this Bengals team has a lot more deep problems than just Joe Burrow being out. So
Yeah, well, their O-line is trash. I'm not putting these losses just on Jake Browning. He is not performing great right now, but
he's running for his life every play.
He can't even sit in the pocket. He's a pocket passer, just like Joe Burrow, and he can't even sit back in the pocket and throw the ball. Yeah. Like Jamar Chase is on the sideline. He went into the half last week with 3 receptions for 15 yards.
Dude, if I was a number 1 overall draft pick coming into the league, and I know I'm being drafted by what was the worst team of the season, I would be so nervous for my knees and my ankles, as I know that I'm probably gonna have a terrible O-line and I'm just gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
And this is now the second or third time that Joe Burrow's been injured.
It's the
they still
4th.
Is it the 4th time?
Yeah.
He had a terrible injury season 1, I believe, or season 2.
Yeah, I think it was season 2.
So yeah, the dude just needs protection.
Well, yeah, what you literally described was Caleb Williams last year. Came to the worst team in the NFL, got sacked the most in the NFL, and I don't know how he's still alive. But
I know. Well, it happens to, I swear, every year it happens to someone new. Cam Ward is fighting for his life right now. You know? Like, it's just, that's just the way it goes.
Maybe you should.
I'd want to be drafted like 4th or 5th, you know?
Yeah, maybe you should not strive to be first overall. Yeah, maybe your paycheck is a lot higher. Maybe your street cred is a little higher, but your knees are going to be a lot lower.
Yeah, and then you have the potential to make more since you won't be injured. You can actually play and then get a better
You'll look better because you'll be on a better team.
Exactly.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're also not consultants to any professional NFL players, so maybe there's a reason for that. But
yeah, I'm a lot better at fantasy football than I am at pro NFL football. So
I'm just bad at both.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Anyways, I pick Lions. I think this could have been a lot more enjoyable game if Joe Burrow was playing. But yeah, Lions are hot right now. They should be undefeated, but they're not. I still count them as undefeated. But we got the Lions. Oh. And let me just put this out there. That is Blitz Nation's survivor pick. Yeah.
Man, using it now, huh?
We're
That's
using
fine.
it
That's
now in
fine.
the Lions. So
I guarantee you they won't be wrong.
yeah, they're as a joint consensus. This is This is Blitz Nation survivor pick. There's a couple others, but this had the most votes, so we're going with the Lions. We'll see if that's an easy pick, so should be good.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, next pick. Sunday Night Football. Who we got?
Not the most exciting matchup in my opinion. We got Patriots Bills. Although Patriots did put up 40 points last week. So does that change your mind on anything?
No.
See, it was against the Panthers. So
yeah. Bills are undefeated. They will come out of this game undefeated. They're one of two teams in the NFL that's undefeated. It's the Bills and the Eagles. Who do you think loses their undefeated record first?
oh man.
I haven't looked at the
I don't know the matchups.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know the matchups.
I think the Eagles have a greater chance of losing this week.
Yeah.
So I would say potentially Eagles, but I don't know future weeks how the schedule pans out. So it's hard to say. I think both teams will win this week though.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I went Bills pretty easy on this pick. It's a divisional game, so anything could happen. It's Sunday night prime time, which Josh Allen goes crazy in prime time is what I meant.
Yeah.
So it's home for the Bills. I went Bills. Blitz Nation went Bills. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, same dude, all the way.
All right, that's a great Sunday night matchup. Let's get into our final game of the week. Our final matchup is Chiefs versus Jaguars. Yeah, Monday Night Football in Jacksonville. Do we think this could go any way, or is it one-sided?
I mean, I would have loved, like, I was thinking about picking Chiefs for my survivor pick, but it's another one of those like, oh, but Jags could potentially upset them somehow here. So
Yeah.
I feel like Chiefs should win this game. it'd be crazy if they lost, but you just never know. You never know.
Jags have a better record. Jags are 3-1. Chiefs are 2-2. So, and according to ESPN, yeah, Chiefs are gonna cream them 63%. So
yeah.
anyways, this is my survivor pick. I went a little soft this week, a little safe. Like you said, Jags could totally just come and smear the Chiefs, which would be crazy. But I think the Chiefs found their momentum. They finally got a win, and I think they're just going to go and tear up the rest of the season. I don't think they get many more losses after what they already have. I think this is an easy win for them. Mahomes is now the youngest QB to throw 250-plus touchdowns. I think he threw crazy. A lot last week. So he's got like 254. But yeah, the youngest QB in NFL history.
Yeah, dude. I just became a huge Jags fan. Let's go Jags. Let's cream the Chiefs.
Cream the Chiefs. So yeah, I picked Chiefs. Blitz Nation picked Chiefs, and you win Chiefs.
Pick Chiefs, correct.
Bet, bro. Guys, this is our Blitz picks for Week 5 in the NFL. It's gonna be a crazy week. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Fantasy's been pretty good, but yeah, guys, don't forget to comment below who your survivor pick is. Like the video, please like. Only my mom is liking these videos, so please share some more love. It really helps our video get out there to more than just my mom. So love you guys. Love you, Blitz Nation. Let's have a good week of football. How about that?
Let's do it. Can't wait. Can't wait to talk about it next week.
Bet. Let's go.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Blitz Bros. Let's go, Blitz Nation. We'll see you next time.
Peace out, Blitz Nation.